Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose it.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there from one shot.
Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with the hook. Nice counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights. Hold that thought! And Bo is dazed. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missed with that right uppercut. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Immediate.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just
Get back out there and win the round.
right. Right. That's beautiful.
On to the 5th we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. Big whiff with the right hook. Jab misses. Punch, counter punch. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it and the fight continues. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo.
And he's going to be confident now.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
There's a counter shot. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. Good counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
That's his round. I need you to go back.
Beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
Here we go, it's round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Those counter punches have to hurt. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. How about that time counter shot? The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass over.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Tyson. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight.
This bout is scheduled for...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walk. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The unified heavyweight champion is down. Imagine seeing this.
Now what we gonna do right here? Instead of this
Punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're okay.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
That hook doesn't score. I need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? And down goes Fury. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 7.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
You're getting your timing already. That right hand, beautiful, beautiful.
And there's the bell for round 2. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Miss with that jab. Catch and shoot. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good defense blocking the right jab. Good counter punch. Missing with the left uppercut. throw a shot, they get countered. Down goes Fury. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow-mo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Well done with that counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Punch, counter punch. Thrown, but it doesn't connect. Perfect counter lands. Big swing and a miss with the hook. A perfect counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Straight right just misses. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You were thinking. You were smart.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That counter shot lands. Don't want to trade shots. And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Every time they drop... Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Alexander Usyk in that last round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think, right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Switched off. What are you doing? Have you got complacent? Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. You had everything in the bag. Now you've
Back into the fray here in round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Swing and a miss with the hook. He misses with that straight left. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Usyk! Good job. Oh, right there! Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled! No, we don't see a knockdown!
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it.
And there's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. How about that time counter shot? Just misses with that uppercut. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that, and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left hook misses. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Nice counter. Looking to land the hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know.
Here comes round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. Down goes Fury! Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you continue.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And the referee will allow this to continue. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Fury in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Don't be. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good defense blocking that right uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
There's a counter shot. Incredible work rate. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. His stamina is off the charts. That uppercut does not score. Nice counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision.